I travelled to Germany back in April, like some of you guys know, and I visited the podiatry company called RUCK. RUCK is quite a popular podiatry company in Germany. It's probably one of the biggest podiatry companies there is there. So I travelled there with a friend of mine who is also a fit health practitioner to sort of see what they were about and see what stuff that they had, you know, which we don't get here in the UK. So guys, I did actually place an order when I got back, which is the whole video today. I'm going to show you guys what I bought, and yeah, maybe I'll tell you guys the prices as well of how much it costs and what I'm actually going to be using it for when I'm actually seeing a client. So for those of you guys who do not know who I am, my name is Jess. I am a self-employed foot health practitioner from the UK, and I make all sorts of videos, mainly for those of you who are new foot health practitioners or those who are thinking about becoming one. So yeah, that's me in a nutshell. Let's get on with this video and I'll show you guys what I bought. The first thing that I'm going to show you guys is the trays. Now it seems quite a simple thing, but guys, for me this is a life saver. It's a game changer. And this is the tray. So the trays, it doesn't come with all this stuff in it. I'll probably show you guys all of this in a minute. So these are basically an instrument tray. So I put a pack of what I use when I go and see a client. So in this pack I have my gloves, my sheet, puppy pad, I've got my apron, gauze, creams, instruments, everything that I need in an appointment is in this tray. Now I say this tray, but there's actually two, so it actually opens up into two trays. So when I see a client, one tray I have for my instruments and the other tray I have for my consumables. So things like, you know, disposable stuff that can just go in the bin. Now this tray, it actually has like these elastic bands to open and close it. At first I thought, oh, that's a bit unusual. I kind of like the sort of ones where they sort of clip into place. So when I was talking to my husband about it, he said, well, maybe this one's a little bit more hygienic. Maybe that's why they have the elastic bands as opposed to the clip ones, because there isn't anywhere where, you know, bacteria or dirt can sort of be dislodged and, you know, harder to clean. So I kind of thought, okay, yeah, maybe that's the reason why. Because when you open it, if you have a closer look, you can see that there's nothing there which can get stuck between any, you know, ridges or anything on the trays. So I thought, okay, yeah, fair point, maybe that's the reason why. I've kind of gotten used to it a little bit now. These trays actually come in two sizes. There's an A4 size and there is an A5 size, which is this one. This is the small one. I say A5 and A4. I don't think it's those exact measurements, but that's the way that I differentiate them. So I've got the A5 size, which is the small size, and then there's the big size as well. You can actually buy the trays separate rather than have them together. So you can see there's a clear one, and then there's the one which is white here. You can actually buy them separately, and they also come in different colors. So I believe they are in pink, grey, white, and oh, what's the other one? Blue. Did I say that? Blue. Yeah, so they're the colors that it comes in, so you can choose which colors you want. So in my mind, I was thinking at first I'll have different colored trays for different procedures. So I would know that when I pick up a tray, I would definitely know what it was for by looking at the color. So I would have like an ingrown nail tray, or I'd have like a standard foot care tray, by the different color of the, you know, the base tray. Does that make sense? Yeah, so I absolutely love these trays, and like I said, I can put so much in here. So when I go out on a home visit, I take as many trays that I'll be seeing patients, and then I put them in my car. When I go and see somebody, when I'm at their door, when I'm at their house, I literally just pop it into my bag and go into their house, and then, you know, take it out and just do what I have to do with my, you know, with their treatment. And it works really well for me. A lot of the time I don't actually have to open up my bag until the end of the treatment where I'm cleaning everything up. So the next thing that I bought is these, I call it sidewall cleaner. What is it called? A Gouge stainless steel. So this is a Gouge stainless steel instrument. It comes in these like little boxes. So everything was in boxes when it arrived. So every instrument was in a little box, which was quite sweet, which is quite cute. I like it with the Rook branded colour on it. So yeah, so this is what I bought. I originally bought it because in my mind I was thinking this would, because it had the name Gouge, and when I think of Gouge, I think of Gouge blades. And I thought, well, wouldn't this be a little bit more cost effective if I was to get an instrument rather than paying out for blades all the time, which is very, very expensive. So that was my thinking when I bought this. Now, whether it works for that fully, I'd have to say it works better if it's like maybe a seed corn, or there's like a small area of callus. I think, yes, this is a really good instrument for that. And also, I think the main reason for this is actually to clean down the sidewalls of the nails, from what I read on the website. So it is definitely really good at just, you know, cleaning up around the sulcus area of the nails of the toe, and also, you know, getting rid of some seed corns. So there are actually two of these. I bought two. This one is the lightweight one. The other one that I bought, which I bought first, because I did two orders, so there's two here. I prefer the lightweight one, not because it's lightweight, but I think that it's got a really good grip. And what I found with the other one is that it took me ages to actually find the right way up that it should go. So like, I'll be doing somebody's feet and I'll be turning it trying to find it, whereas this one is actually really easy. The grip is really good, and it feels really nice on the hands, and I kind of feel like it's a little bit sharper actually. So this one was actually more expensive than this one, probably for about £5 more, I'm not sure, but I'll put all the prices here for you to see. Next, I put on my order, it's a toe separator. So basically what it does, can you see? What it does is that it separates the toes, so that if somebody had like an interdigital corn, it gives you better access to it. So it opens up the toes, it spreads them really, really nicely, so that you can deal with whatever's going on in between those toes. So this actually comes in two sizes, a small one and a big one. I don't know which size this one is because I bought two. I bought the big and the small one. I did prefer the larger size. I felt it was more comfortable. I tried it out on myself, of course. I felt it was more comfortable on my toes. The small one was a bit too small, I think. So maybe it's good to have two of these because everybody's foot is different and toe sizes are different. So then you can choose which one would best suit your patient that you're treating. But yeah, it's a really good tool. I feel like these are quite popular in Europe. In the UK, I could not find these anywhere. So when I saw it at RUCK, I was like, yes, definitely need to get these and try it. So that is the toe separator. The next thing that I bought are these nippers. So these are, what is it called specifically, Jessica? These are called Trapeze Mini nippers. So these are quite small. You can get them in a bigger size. So when you take off that plastic bit, I don't know what that's called, you can see it reminds me of, no, like clippers. When you cut your nails, you have those clippers rather than nippers. That's what it reminds me of. Now, when we went to Germany, Verena, she actually showed us how to use it, because there is a particular way that you actually use it. You wouldn't use it like you would our standard type of nippers. So it did take me a little bit of getting used to, and to be honest, I'm still getting used to it. So when we sit, for example, in the UK, we kind of sit right opposite our clients, our patients, right, when they're cutting their nails. With these, you kind of have to sit to the side of them. So somebody's sitting this way, and then obviously I'm going to be sitting at the side of them, if that makes sense. And she showed us how to place our hand holding the nippers. They do have videos on their YouTube channel, by the way, so they do demonstrate how to use these type of nippers. We're not trained to use these type of nippers, so it definitely is worth looking at and watching. But yeah, like I said, I'm still getting used to it. I actually wanted to order a different pair where it was fully concaved, but they didn't have it in stock, so this was the next best thing that I chose. And yeah, so I'm still trying it, guys. I'll give you a bit of a closer look if I haven't already. It's not zooming. So there you go. There's a bit of a closer look, and a lot of their instruments has their names on it, so it will say RUCK on it as well. So so that's the nippers, the mini nippers. Yeah, still trialing it, guys, still trialing it. Okay, right, so Paclavus. This is the next thing that I ordered. Now, I saw this before flying out to Germany. I knew this was something I wanted to try. It's a kind of like a heel balm, but you use it to treat those cracked heels, and you can leave it in place for a couple of days. So you cover it with like a sort of clear film, and you just, you know, tape it in place, and you leave it on for a couple of days for it to work. And I tell you what, I did try a little bit of it on my own skin, and I absolutely love this. I've not tried it out on my clients yet because I'm still trying it on myself and on family members willingly. And I want to see whether it is something I want to introduce a little bit more into my practice. So it has amazing ingredients. I will put a list here of everything that's in it. Verena did say that, because I did ask whether there's any contraindications for it, is it diabetic friendly, etc, etc. And she just said, you know, just ask if people are allergic to bees, then maybe you may be a bit cautious. So that's the only thing that she mentioned where there may be a contraindication. So it feels really, really soft on the skin. You rub it in and it's just amazing. It smells so freaking good. It really does. Oh my gosh, it smells good. It smells good. But it's not even just about the smell. My skin feels so smooth. But with it. Anyway, what does it say? It says perfect basis for an occlusive. So it says perfect basis for an occlusive treatment. It is for the relief for cracked skin. And I don't know what that word is. I've never heard of that word before. So it's ideal for problem areas such as the heel. So really like this. I'm going to continue experimenting and exploring this particular product. And yeah, I guess I'll keep you guys updated. Now, Rory, who is the UK representative of RUCK, he very kindly gave me a discount code to share with my subscribers, my friends. You know, if you want to order from them, then you can get a 10% discount. Now, just to quickly mention, when you do make a first order with RUCK, you get a 10% discount anyway, and you also get free delivery. So just to make that clear, but if you want to order from them a second time, you can get an additional 10% as well. So yeah, make sure to check them out. I do feel like they are an amazing company, not just from the products that they sell, but just them as a RUCK family. I've mentioned it before in my vlog. If you haven't watched my vlog, go ahead and watch it, where I take you with me to visit them in Germany, where you meet some of them. They are a really lovely bunch. Now, anyway, guys, like I said, I'm so glad that you have enjoyed this video. I hope you have. If you've watched it till the end, I presume you have. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.